Good day, friends. Today, our regular segment will once again delight you with another exciting selection. On July 24, 2015, popular brawler and former world title contender Derek Chisora did not face any resistance from Georgian Beka Lobyanidze. The fight ended early in the first round when the Brit delivered a powerful right-hand punch over the top, knocking out his opponent.
Lobyanidze just with defeats against Dillian White, who's got his own big fight coming up against Anthony Joshua in September. He did him in 4 rounds, and since then lost to Otto Wallin in Sweden. Whoa. And now I think he's lost to Derek Chisora as well. Tear up the notes, because I think that's it. Good night, and it's all over. First big shot, and Lobyanidze may well have looked at him with trepidation, because the first big right hand he took. Good night.
Well, that's one of Derek's favourite punches, isn't it? That big, long overhand right. He usually hits with the fingers, let's be honest, but that time it looked like he turned his wrist over, and what a shot that was to finish the round. The heavyweight boxing. Never know what's going to happen here.
Well.
On May 29, 2010, legendary Vitaly Klitschko easily defended his WBC heavyweight title against Polish challenger Albert Sosnowski. The one-sided fight concluded in the 10th round when the Ukrainian giant knocked out the brave contender with a powerful right hand.
Schaut genau hin, hat die linke tief hängen, die kann gut rein. Das ist zu langsam, was der Pole da probiert. Da entscheidet sich eben auch einiges, steht vorne, also auf dem vorderen Fuß und dann geschlossene Deckung, kam da trotzdem die linke durch, mit dem linken Haken. Immerhin ein Versuch und das wird sofort honoriert, auch vom Publikum. Dimitrenko erhalten. Der wäre fast umgefallen, aber hat sich irgendwie auf den Beinen halten können. Es fehlt nicht mehr viel, es kommt links, rechts, der Kampf ist aus. Chaney. Und da sitzt er immer noch in seiner Ringecke. Momente war am Ende dennoch Chance.
On May 12, 2018, younger brother of the star Tyson Fury, Hughie, delighted the British public with a dominant performance against tough Sam Sexton. Fury outperformed his opponent throughout the fight and knocked Sexton down twice in the 4th and 5th rounds. After the second knockdown, the fight was stopped due to a heavy right-hand hit. On April 12, 2014, British giant David Price impressively, though not without difficulties, defeated Czech mid-tier Andre Pala. The fight started poorly for the favorite as he was knocked down in the first round and struggled against the incredibly aggressive opponent.
Men det er en af en lidt anden kaliber, han er op mod i aften. Andre Pala fra Tjekkiet har også prøvet nogle ting i sin karriere. David Price i gulvet. Skal han virkelig løbe ind i endnu et nederlag, englænderen her? Han har altså en skrøbelig kæbe, er der mange, der siger. Overraskende for sådan en stor mand, og her bliver han altså sendt i gulvet. Pala VM-udfordringer, men noget helt andet er at tabe til Andre Pala her, der med alt respekt ikke er et stort internationalt. Minut tilbage er en dramatisk første omgang. Pala i vild offensiv. Og Price snakkede om tingene. Få pustet lidt ud i ringhjørnet. Her er han ved at komme i problem. Og han bliver sendt i gulvet. Spøgelser for Tony Thompson-kampen. Tredje omgang.
But in the third round, David reminded everyone of the devastating power in his fists, knocking Pala down twice. After the second knockdown, continuing the count was pointless.
Price får afregnet. Det ser sådan ud. En 12 højre igen, og tak for nu til Andre Pala. Efter noget af en forskrækkelse til den her kæmpe store engelske sværvægtsbokser, så fik han altså i den grad rettet op på tingene med sit uhyggelige højre hug. David Price, det er fældet.
On February 19th, 2011, seasoned British heavyweight John McDermott beautifully demonstrated the difference between a fighter hardened by battles against the best, even on a local scale, and one who padded his record against weaker opponents. Promising Larry Olubamiwo, considered the favorite, started the fight aggressively. But experienced John quickly cooled his enthusiasm in the first round, sending him to the canvas. The fighter got up but was soon knocked down again, and the uneven fight was stopped.
Well, they're not wasting any time, are they?
Nice, straight down to action here. And McDermott has wobbled Olubamiwo, who's in big trouble here. Trapped in McDermott's corner. Just survived that little storm. Low blow there, I think, from McDermott. Olubamiwo still on the very unsteady legs, and down he goes in the first round. I'm not sure if he's getting up, Colin.
He's up, but does he know he's up?
Here's McDermott's big chance. Olubamiwo on the ropes, and down he goes again. A right hand from McDermott. Olubamiwo gets up again. The count's at 6-7. He says he's okay to carry on.
His legs are giving way though.
And it's all over.
Quite right. His legs are gone. Well,
John McDermott causes a massive upset here. Larry Olubamiwo, described as one of the hottest prospects in British boxing.
On July 28th, 2018, British tough guy David Allen got an impressive victory over unbeaten compatriot Nick Webb. The fight ended in the fourth round when a powerful right hand from David sent Webb into a heavy knockout.
Work is the experienced fighter. He set him up and walked him onto the right hand, but Allen beat him to the jab.
He's just begun to get into range to land it.
Just better work from Allen. Good left hook to the body there. Oh, big right. Good right hand, then got him up against the ropes, landed some nice body shots. Another one. Oh, big
Right again, and down goes Webb this time. The second time that Allen has connected with him, and Scott Welch is straight over the manager. As he currently having to play back because Bob Williams are in ring. It's continuing with the count. He has reached the count of 10, and the fight is over. Dave Allen has landed a big bomb. Nick Webb just getting up onto his knees, I'm glad to say, but Scott Welch, his manager, I think, felt that that was a finishing punch and that there was no need for the count and that they needed to get their man some help there straight away. That's what his reaction was about. That's the way I read it anyway. But
On November 4th, 2023, American Cassius Chaney beautifully defeated fellow countryman Trevor Bryan, who had previously held the interim world champion title. Chaney controlled the fight from the beginning and sent Bryan into a beautiful knockdown in the second round.
Like it was a matter of time. That punch was getting awful close.
It's getting closer each and every close. See if Bryan is another.
In the seventh round, a powerful right hook knocked Bryan out cold, falling face first onto the canvas. A brutal knockout.
It hurts Bryan.
Just one shot.
Right. Good right again from Chaney. And
Trevor's hurt again.
hard right and a left from Chaney. Big right hand drives Bryan back to the ropes.
That's the follow up that right hand.
Right in the kitchen of Trevor Chaney uncorks another right hand. Hard hand and down goes Bryan, and he is knocked out. A devastating knockout for Cassius Chaney.
Cassius
On June 5, 2021, young Daniel Dubois easily passed the test against Romanian Bogdan Dinu, while simultaneously winning the WBA interim heavyweight title. The expected one-sided fight ended in the second round when the Brit sent his opponent to the canvas with a hard right-hand punch. On December 12, 2001, British tough guy Danny Williams had a very successful trip to the USA, destroying certain Sean Robinson. Williams knocked the American down in the first round and twice in the second. After the final knockdown, the fight was stopped.
This guy's a sprinter. He runs 100 yards out of here. We can see some interesting rounds coming up. Well, Danny doesn't have real good shots. Down goes Robinson. And you saw Williams patiently the trip and not call that and interfere with the score. Then they don't have the boxing skills of a seasoned professional. PNC has some serious ability. That's terrific right now. Because again, while Sean jab, straight right hand, 3 uppercuts, and down he goes. So he lets it go. This is an impressive performance. That's it. But it's the impressive victory that Danny Williams wanted to.
On June 4, 2014, in the final of the Super 8 tournament, former world title contender Meehan knocked out seasoned British gatekeeper Michael Sprott. The fight ended in the first round after 2 heavy knockdowns of Michael.
Robbie Callaway. Here we go. And here we go. Kirby straight in as usual. You would expect nothing else. Kirby the shorter of the two. Meehan striking from close range. Not being able to utilise his height and reach here, but throwing the big power shots.
Sparring as well, I think.
Certainly has.
Meehan. Oh, nice right hand there
Kirby
from Meehan. He's in trouble.
And the Iron Rhino has been rocked.
Oh, it's off.
It's over. Round number 1. It is over. The 2 men embrace. Michael protesting.
On September 6, 1986, young Mike Tyson had no trouble with former world light heavyweight champion Alfonso Ratliff. Iron Mike sent his opponent to the canvas in the first round and twice in the second. After the final knockdown, the referee did not even start the count, stopping the underdog's suffering.
No one, very few fighters have taken the initiative to try to be offensive with Mike Tyson.
There was a right hand by Tyson, and that stopped Ratliff.
What happens, Barry, by moving away, all you're doing is giving Mike Tyson momentum. And when you give Mike Tyson momentum, you have some problems.
A left and a right behind it, no knockdown, says Davey Pearl. That was a slip. All right, Mike. And Ratliff continues on the bike. Hold up, no punching. And there was a left hand, and Ratliff will sit it out. like a short left hook. It was a classic punch and finish. And Tyson has left little doubt about that so far. Right hand, that should be just about it. Davy Pearl looking very closely. And that's all. It's over.
The bicycle had a flat tire.
And the rider
by a
fell
left
off.
hook. That, incidentally, is a much more important fight for Tyson than...
On March 18, 2017, Ukrainian veteran with a German passport, Alexander Dimitrenko, showed that it was too early for him to be written off, brutally destroying undefeated Swedish knockout artist Adrian Granat. The fight ended in the first round after 2 heavy knockdowns of the Swede.
Und er geht runter, da geht der Granat runter. Oi, Habichhorst zählt die jetzt an oder steht auf starksigen Beinen. Was ist denn das? Damit hat keiner gerechnet. Macht er ja Schluss, nochmal rechte, linke, zack. Zum Kopf, Granat ist fertig, Granat. Bleibt zwar stehen, aber er fällt links, rechts. Ein nach dem anderen, es geht noch wieder runter und ich denke, der Kampf müsste vorbei sein, oder? Kommt er nochmal auf die Beine. Der ist gar nicht mehr hier bei Sinn, der kommt nicht mehr hoch. Habichhorst zählt nicht.
On August 27, 2011, then promising Robert Helenius got a beautiful win over former world champion from Belarus, Sergey Liakhovich. The Nordique Nightmare started the fight aggressively and looked better than the sleepy favorite in the first half. But as time passed, the power difference became evident, and in the 8th round, Liakhovich was knocked down.
Step back.
The fight ended in the 9th round. The referees stopped the fight just as Sergey fell to the canvas after a heavy knockout. On November 10, 2007, young David Haye proved his superiority in the cruiserweight division by knocking out dangerous Jean-Marc Mormeck and took his WBC and WBA titles. The French veteran fought well against the young Brit, and in the 4th round, almost caused an upset by sending him to the canvas.
This guy can be hit with a right hand, I can tell you that right now. Keep it down and let your right hand fly. And again, you watch for it. Sooner or later, just pick this up. Oh, and he hits him with a good shot. And he hurt him. Hit him with the right hand, and he's down up with the right. Haye jumps right back up. But you know something, folks? A lot of time. 126. Mormeck comes in. Haye continues to hang that left hand down. He seems to be back.
The end came in the 7th round after a fierce series of punches from Haye, sending the champion to the canvas. The veteran couldn't continue the fight.
Right hand power shot. Now Mormeck's starting to get hit, and down he goes. Mormeck may not be able to recover. And 5 and 6. It looks like he'd be ending it up at 7 and 8. Barely up as Jean-Marc Mormeck. It's all Haye. Knocked out Jean-Marc Mormeck. It'll be scored as a 7th round technical knockout victory. Guido Cavalieri looks into the eyes of Jean-Marc, champion of the world. His name is David Haye. Look at this. Watch this. Right there, he cracked him with the left hand. Right hand caught vicious body shots, but it was the uppercut that did.
On August 1st, 2015, young Dillian White impressively passed the test against Brazilian Irineu Bito Costa Jr. The uneven fight ended in the first round after the Brit sent his opponent to the canvas for the second time.
What kind of shape he's in, if you look at the weight.
It's full of amateur fights. Jonathan Banks to his team. Banks now has got a lot of skills outside of the ring. And plenty of clump inside the ring as well. It was that first right hand that did the damage. And Costa blinks and looks at his corner as if to say, what on earth just hit me?
So that left hook caught him high, and that's just kind of scrambled his brains, I think. He looked over to the corner, nodded, he knows what he's about. But that was two lovely shots.
Yeah, the right hand was so clean, and then that follow-up left hand. And he's got him again, this time with the left hook, and I don't think he's getting up from that. Yeah, the right hand was so clean, and then that follow-up left hand. And he's got him again, this time with the left hook, and I don't think he's getting up from that. Very, very brave and game this, but he's in real trouble, and I don't think that can go on. No, it can't. Inside around. Dillian White shrugs as if to say, what more do you want from me? That was impressive, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah, it really was impressive, and it was the patience that he showed while he was going about his work. He just used the jab.